how to manifest a text from a specific person. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name's Lucie, and on this channel I share all kinds of tips about personal development, spirituality, and how to become the best version of you. So as you can see, today I'm joined by a very special guest. I'm sure many of you have heard of Master Sri Akarshana before, or if not, everybody, this is Master Sri Akarshana. Namaste.
Namaste to everybody.
Wow, it's really exciting to have you here as a guest on my channel, considering
it's great
you are
to be here.
almost hitting 1 million subscribers now on YouTube.
Yeah, I think by the time this video is out, it'll be 1 million.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. It's really fun. Yeah, I think that the numbers is interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Feels like a bigger number. Yeah.
When you'll get a bigger plaque too.
Yeah, bigger plaque. Yeah, I think that subscriber is one thing. I think views is nice to know because
Right.
I know that on social you got over 1 million views on different videos and things like that as well. But when I come to look at it and the stats show, like in the last 2 years, we've reached out to 75 million people around the world.
Oof.
75 million seems like it's helped a good amount of people, you know?
Definitely. That's a
Yeah.
big positive impact.
Mhm.
So today we're going to be talking specifically about, you've done a video on this that got about 1.7 million
Something
views
like
so
that,
far,
yeah.
something like that. And you actually have real experience of how to manifest a text message. It's like, I remember
I think we all actually have experience of manifesting text message. It's just that we don't call it manifesting, and
Right.
and sometimes we get a message, sometimes we don't. Sometimes when we really try hard, the message never comes, and I think
yeah. Or sometimes you pick up your phone, you're just about to message someone, and then they send
they
you a
message
message
you
in that moment.
Like
and
there's
it's
some
crazy.
telepathy thing going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, but I mean, for people who actually want to intentionalize it, and maybe they really want someone to contact them, so there's a technique, is there, like a process?
Well, so the process is very powerful. I mean, last night when we were reading the comments on that video in preparation
Yeah.
for this, it's like literally there's like, well, I don't even know, maybe 5,000 people saying thank you so much. It really worked. Like, and it's not so mystical and magical because everything's vibration. It's a science, and so whatever we feel, we attract.
Right.
That's the simplicity of it. And I think just like a lot of the videos that you talk about in Law of Attraction, the same principles will apply. But there are certain hacks that you can do to speed it up. That's all. So I think first of all, for people to understand is the problem that most people have, and this is probably the biggest problem, and everybody's experienced it before, where maybe you just met the love of your life. You're messaging them and you're waiting for the response. So you're holding and you're very eager and you're waiting and you're waiting.
True.
And you're thinking, what are they doing? Come on, just reply. And the more you want it, the more it's not coming. And it's
Yeah.
like that. And it's moments where you forget about it. You're doing something else. You go cooking a meal or something. Then suddenly you hear your phone. You're like, what is it? You've totally forgotten. It's like, oh, they messaged.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's had that moment before. So I think that part is the detaching from outcome part, which is the end part. But I think if we start from the beginning now, is first we need to understand in Law of Attraction, when we think something, that is the first thing. No reality is created without thought. So we got to think about the text message. So that's the first part of setting the intention. The second part of it is when we speak about something or we visualize something, that also enhances the vibration. The next part of it is when we feel it, when we visualize it and we feel it, and I know you talk about this a lot as well, when we visualize and we feel it and those emotions are powerful, this is what speeds it up. The more emotional, so you need to feel that gratitude, feel that positivity, and as if it's happening right now. And so there's a hack that I teach to enhance this, because if I was to tell everybody, okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to do this. I want you to pick up your phone. I want you to visualize, okay, Lucie is messaging me. Lucie is messaging me. And it's like, so the part of your brain is kind of, no, she's not. And it's like, and it's like, okay, visualize, notification, Lucie is messaging me.
Wow.
Lucie, notification. But even at that, some people, and I don't know if anybody had this before, where you know what you want to visualize, you know what you're trying to visualize, but is it really that clear? Not really, because I mean, if I close my eyes, I kind of have an idea the notification is kind of that shape, and how is it structured again? What else will I see on the screen? It's not precise. So a very simple hack you can do is you can get somebody else with another phone, and then with their number, and then you save their number, but as the name of who you want it by.
Okay.
Right? So let's let's say, for example, I get Kaina to, so I got her number, and I'll save it as Lucie if I'm trying to attract a message from Lucie. And then I'll get her to type the exact message, right? And this is what we call creating a visual imprint. I actually learned this from Grandmaster Akarshana. Is because remember when we were doing that, capturing the sunlight so we can visualize and looking out and capturing the sunlight? When you create a visual imprint, when you physically see the thing in real and you close your eyes and you can visualize it better. So that enhances that. You actually feel like, oh, it just happened.
Yeah. You're training your creativity or training your third eye or something, right? To be able to see it clearly.
That's right. So then now your visualization is very precise. It's very clear. You know it's happening. You feel it's happening. And it looks so legit. So very simple. Then I'll get on Kaina's phone maybe and then type out the exact message I want to receive from you. And then I know it's saved from that name. I'll say, okay, cool. I'm going to prepare for setting my intention now. So I'll say, message me that in 5 minutes time. So in 5 minutes time, I'm preparing. I'm silent. My mind is calm. And what happens is I will keep my notification on and I'll just get on with something. And I just know I'll need to focus on the other thing. Then what will happen is the notification sound will happen. When the notification sound will happen, I'll pick it up and I'll say, oh, Lucie says whatever it says, right? Whatever I want to try. Hey, you're hired, or whatever it is you want to manifest from that person, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I look at it, and then in that moment, I will close my eyes. When I close my eyes, I get into that feeling. I see the notification. I capture that notification. I see it. I feel it. And I need to feel and outpour every emotion that I can feel in that moment of gratitude, of positivity, of happiness, of this is so amazing. It's so beautiful. Use descriptive words. Use emotional words. And I always say, the more you amplify emotion, the higher the vibration, the faster the attraction. And how this works is a science. It's not just, some woo-woo language. If you were to hook your brain up, right, they have those where you see a monitor and then you get somebody who's very calm. How does the line look? The line looks very like this. If you get somebody who's really, really excited, how does the line look? It will look like this. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Bigger vibration. What does that mean? More powerful vibration, faster attraction.
Wow.
So in that moment, we'll amplify those emotions. We'll feel it, and then feel gratitude for everything we have in that moment. And it's so beautiful. I can't believe it's happening right now. It's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, universe. That is done. Now we've set the intention for that manifestation. We've seen the text message. We've read the text message. We visualized. We felt it. It's real. It's happening now.
Yeah. And you can visualize it more like a memory because it's really happened. That's according to your brain and your eyes and your senses.
You're like tricking your brain, right?
Yeah.
So now what happens is after you've done that, and people always ask the question, okay, how long do I need to do that for? I'll say as long as it takes for you to get really emotional about it, right? So for some people, they can dive into it within 1 minute, 2 minutes, they're in and out. With some people, they need to work it a little bit. I'm not quite feeling it. Okay, work it, right? Go into it, feel it. Imagine if it was happening right now. How would you feel? Express that emotion. Feel it. Express it on your facial expression, right? Can you even bring a tear? If you can bring a tear, the emotion even more powerful.
Yeah.
So maybe it's 2 minutes. Maybe for some people, 5 minutes, or it could be even 10 minutes, right? Then what will happen is after that, what I want you to do is I want you just to drop your phone and not think about it at all.
Yeah.
And if you focus on not thinking about it, it's extremely tough, right?
Yeah, like don't think about elephants.
Yeah. And in the moment they see elephant, right? So we can't say, don't think about it. I wonder if he or she's messaged yet. No. How you don't think about it is, okay, look at your schedule that day. What is the task at hand? What do you need to do? Pick up the kids. Okay, focus on picking up the kids. Okay, I need to cook the meal. Okay, cook the meal. I need to reply these emails. Okay, focus on replying the email. Just focus on everything but that.
Right.
So focus in every moment dealing with everyday tasks. Keep focusing. Try to get so much indulged in that daily task in those work. And when you get into those daily tasks, so indulged in it, you totally forget about it. That's the forgetting it. Forgetting it is not saying, for some people get confused to say, Master, how am I supposed to forget it? Like, I still remember it. And it's not really forgetting it like that. It's letting go, detaching from outcome. Right. Obviously, you can't forget it. If somebody says, what intention did you set? I can't remember. Obviously, you remember. But forgetting it is saying, I am detached from outcome. I am not thinking, I wonder if she's messaged yet.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's messaged yet. As long as my brain's not thinking that, what does that mean? We go from scarcity mindset into trusting the universe unconsciously. So just get on with your everyday tasks. Don't think about it at all. Don't even think, okay, and I'm just going to check tonight at 8 p.m. No, not even that. Forget about it. Trust me, one thing, if somebody sends you a message, at some time you're going to check your phone, and sometimes you're going to see it anyway.
You won't miss it.
So just allow it whenever it happens. Don't even set a time. Okay, I'm going to check tomorrow. I'm going to forget it for now. No. Just forget it. The miracle will happen. And for those who are skeptical minded, again, you can just check the video. Like I said, there's like 3,000 to 5,000 messages there telling you how even people who haven't messaged them for 6 months will suddenly message them out of the blue, instantly.
I was blown away by the comments. Like that, actually, seeing the comments it increased my belief that this thing isn't just something that worked for you or a couple of people, but I can't believe that a technique could work with that many people who watched it. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing as well. Some people will challenge and people will say, I don't believe that will work, or this isn't true. Let me tell you something, guaranteed, it's not going to work for you.
If you're coming from that place.
That's the core fundamental, is belief. True. So if you're saying, I don't believe it's going to work, you know what? You're right. It's not going to work.
That's very true.
Yeah, so you got to keep an open mind. For any of these things to happen, you got to keep open mind. You got to trust. You got to believe. If you don't, it won't work. So trust, try it. And what I always say to a lot of our community is I always say law of attraction is something where you don't lose anything by trying.
True.
That's why I don't understand the skepticism. The people who are skeptical about it, I'm like, so?
You got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
If you close your eyes and need to visualize something, but you're losing something, you don't lose anything.
Right.
Why not just try it? And when you try it, when you set that belief and it starts happening for you, you start realizing you can manifest anything you want in life. That's the beauty about it.
Yeah, because what you've just shared, you could apply to, like, I hear people who write themselves out a check and they make it super authentic looking, or they prepare so much for a job that they're even, preparing their acceptance letter and like getting their whole morning routine ready for starting their job, even though they haven't heard back that they've got the job yet. So going to that extreme of kind of like building your reality or almost like creating a pretend version of it, right?
And people will think you're crazy.
Yeah,
but so what?
It does sound pretty weird.
But so what, right? I mean,
right.
People will think you're crazy. That's fine, right? People thought I was crazy when I wanted to make millions. So what?
Yeah.
Now, who's crazy now? You get what I'm saying? They're the ones who are stuck right now, and we're the ones who have manifested our way. It's the same thing with everything you're doing as well,
Yeah.
So
I always say, like, a lot of professional athletes, all professional athletes have a psychologist, right? Someone who's hired specifically to help them with the mindset part. Considering sports is about your physical strength or your physical ability, they all have a dedicated person for this muscle. And they use visualization.
Yeah, and when you hear a lot of them, marathon runners, all of them, they all visualize the outcome first. Yeah. Even like footballers, they see the ball going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they take the shot.
So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
That's right.
Next time I send you a text message, I'm going to question, did Master already create this and make Kaina text it to him first?
Then that's called co-creation. So that will be another video.
Amazing. Wow. Well, thank you so much for explaining that.
Thank you for having me.
I cannot wait to try it myself. and I'm sure a lot of our subscribers are going to really enjoy this. So guys, like Master said, you've got nothing to lose, right? Have fun with it. I know that Master always says treat life like a game. So let's just play the game, see what happens. And if you guys manifest a text or anything else from watching this video, please do come back and drop it in the comments, because we love hearing your manifestation success stories. So before you go, if you're not subscribed to Master Sri Akarshana already, I will put the link to his YouTube channel in the description below. If you love my YouTube channel, you'll definitely love his. For those of you who don't know, actually, Master Sri Akarshana taught me how to do YouTube. So our community wouldn't exist if it wasn't for this person. So give him a follow just to say thanks at the very least. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Remember to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Until next time, bye.